Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new dawn of the Demo Warlock. Dun dun dun. Yes, where once we were begging for scraps, like this.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Now we make the Titans themselves quake in fear. Behold, the new Warlock.
For your consideration,
The Demolock. Am I convincing anybody yet? Oh, fuck it. Okay, maybe we're not there quite yet. In fact, we're a long way off. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Now, are we delving into the territory of Red Letter Media's Science Man? Yeah, not quite. I literally took 4 spells, had a quick look at them beforehand, wrote down the numbers and so on and so forth, and then took a look at them once we had the update. So you can see Hand of Gul'dan, Shadow Bolt, Soul Strike, Demon Bolt, and you can see the corresponding numbers there before and now as they cascade down the screen. You can see the numbers afterwards. Spoiler alert, it's not going to make a hell of a lot of difference. As you can see there, it's like 1.43 is pretty much the average, or 1.44 is the average as you look through it. Yeah, not fantastic, not great. Let's put it this way. We're still relying on corruption like everybody else. We're not able to stand on our 2 feet. But hey, that's kind of basically 8.3 in a nutshell. Does class balance matter? No! It doesn't fucking matter a jot when we have corruption. And anybody can do anything so long as their corruption RNG procs at the right time. Here's why I don't really care. Yes, it's, I suppose, comforting to know that Blizzard are still supposedly looking at classes and saying, well, okay, these need a little bit of love here, they need a little bit of a tweak there. But realistically, the fuck does it mean when we have this massive gulf of just power gains that come from anything other than our own skill, our own ability, and our own class? Also, and this is the biggest issue, this is the biggest factor when we talk about whether a class performs well or it doesn't, is Blizzard have this kind of mindset that everything should fall. You have your strengths and weaknesses, which is not a bad thing. So you'll be really good at single target, you'll be really good at cleave, or, you know, whatever it may be. But that's your niche, that's where you perform really well. Now, you can do things outside of that, but you perform really well in this role. And that's great, but then you have to give everybody, you know, an equal shot. You have to give everybody the possibility to shine. It's like saying, okay, look, some people are vegetarian, some are vegan, some don't like fish, some love fish, some hate meat, some love meat, whatever it may be. Some like hot and spicy, some don't. And you say, but that's fine. Everybody can do their own thing. Everybody can be their own person. That's fantastic. It's the world we live in. It's great. But then you bring everybody to a buffet where you only serve one particular type of cheese, and that's it. And you're like, well, that's fantastic, but you invited all these people, and you said openly, well, you can all be what you want to be, but then you literally give us this really narrow window of, so I turn up, and there's nothing I can do. And that's the biggest design for it. They have this old school mentality that classes will have strengths and weaknesses in different areas, but then you narrow that field right down to having very specific windows where you're needed or not needed. I mean, look at M+. M+, great. You know, people love it, people hate it, whatever. But M+ is now in the game, it's solid, it has a good foundation, and to be fair, it has saved BFA. There is no content if you realistically don't want to do M+. You know, I'm raiding at the moment, but eventually, once I've done that, I've got my ahead of the curve. Well, that's kind of what more is there to me to do, especially as we're at the very end. Islands aren't great, I'm not exactly queuing up to do Warfronts 24/7. Alts... Yeah, okay, I'm going to give you that one. Yeah, alts are a no-go, especially if you want to be in any way competitive because of the essences and everything else. Just the catch-up is horrific. Even with the changes in the cloak, it's still a pain to... It's just, let's not even go there with alts. So, M+ has saved it, but it has created, especially adding this timer in, it's narrowed down the field of classes that can truly perform well in M+. Now, yes, people say, oh, yes, but you're really good at raids, you're really good at this or that, whatever. You know, your class may excel at, you might excel at PvP, but what if you don't enjoy PvP? Are Blizzard saying, well, do you know what, then really don't play that class? They've said that in the, you know, back in the past. Being as a demo lock, I remember these things, Blizzard. But Isn't this meant to be a game where we're about to invite lots of new people in and we're about to say, hey, give this game a go, see what you think? And we've got games out there now that, you know, Guild Wars 2 has role agnostic. There is no healer, there is no tank. Kind of everybody and anybody can turn up as a fireman. I'm not saying we should get rid of the Holy Trinity, but what I'm saying is the world in which, you know, World of Warcraft was born into is very different now. So you need to very much say to everybody, look, you can kind of do what you want, play what you want. It's okay. It's all good. But you need to make a world that accommodates that view. So is the demo Warlock saved? Are we going to be fantastic? Are we going to be brilliant? No. Are we horrendously broken now? No, I don't think so. In all honesty, I don't think the demo lock is broken. I think we very much suit a low mobility, high single target DPS fight. We're fantastic at that. We can sit there and just pour damage into something. We're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We're up there with generally any other class in the game. But they're very few and far between. You certainly don't want that in M+. Your constant movement, constantly stuff. Maybe, you know, when you get to a boss at the very end and you just want to pump, then fine. But that's a very small window. You don't have interrupts, and there's a demo lock. There's a lot of things you lack. Blizzard need to take a look at where they want the game to go, how they want it to progress in terms of, you know, M+, Torghast, you know, the visions. It can actually hurt doing a vision without an interrupt, believe it or not. Demolock doesn't have that. And this is, by the way, not me tiny violining, wanting, you know, all the sympathy for Demolock. There's a lot of classes out there that are in the same boat. Cuddles plays an Ellie Shaman. It is a pain for her to do a lot of stuff at the moment. She's, in fact, so much so that she has swapped, and she's now, believe it or not, doing PvP on her mage, and absolutely loving it. But she's had to swap away from a character she adores, because it just isn't viable. Is that really what we're going to tell people? Is that really what we want it to be? Have we come to that point in, you know, the design life of World of Warcraft that we're just like, oh, fuck it. You know, well, you know, we gave it our best, but just everybody played Demon Hunters. That would be really cool. Demon Hunters and Rogues. Cheers for that, and off we go. Now, I'm not having a go at Demon Hunters. I actually think their design is fantastic. They're one of the best classes in the game because of that. It's why people enjoy them so much. You should be elevating everybody to that level. I'm not talking DPS here, I'm talking fun as in rotation and gameplay. Fury Warrior is another one that I think is fantastic fun to play. They are fast, they are engaging, they are enjoyable, good single, good AoE, they're just fun. Elevate all the classes up to that level. Don't drag anybody down. 9.0 is your chance to do this. You know, you're advertising now for more Q&A people. Bet you wish you didn't fire all those people. Yeah, but enough said about that. So, fingers crossed, they are kind of heading in the right direction. But we keep saying this. We keep saying fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We actually need to start seeing proof. The alpha builds are coming out. I think I have the second one in a week now. It's come out, they're encrypted, so we don't know what's in there. But fingers crossed, we're going to get some good stuff soon. Because, goddamn, we need it. So yeah, is the demo lock broke? No, we're in a fine place. Maybe just everything else around it might be a little bit suboptimal at the moment. But hey, we are in BFA. Onwards to Shadowlands, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one.